Alright, Channel 12 fam. It's your boy, the 12th letter. I'm still out here in Yukon. I'm over here at the Yukon Fire Department now. Seeing if we can get a few videos of the fire trucks. They all look like they're in pretty good conditions. This must be a new facility. Yukon Fire and Rescue. Got the American flags flying high and the Oklahoma state flag. It says Yukon's best of Oklahoma. Wonder if we can get up there. Got some units over here already. They all look nice and shiny. Much better picture. Beautiful bike ride trucks. Now I could have sworn when I drove by I saw a yellow one. So I'm kind of curious of what that might be, the yellow one. And they got a little exercise gym up on the top. You see my man over there doing the Escalade. They also got a couple treadmills back there I see. See, oh, there it is. There's that yellow one I was telling you about back in the back. Let's go find out what that yellow one's about. Yes, I am curious. Friday. I don't see any signs about wearing a mask. I don't see no signs that says trespassing. So let's go in here and find out what's going on. Okay, there it is. It says visitor alert. In order of avoiding contracting COVID, face masks are strongly recommended. It doesn't say that we have to have one, but it just says strongly recommended. All right, let's go in. Well, can't go in.
How are you, sir?
Doing all right.
Do you want a station tour?
Yeah, sure, absolutely.
Okay. Yeah.
I was actually curious about that yellow fire engine that you have back there.
Okay.
What is that one for?
Engine 3, that's when one of our other engines are out of service, we put that one in. It's an acting truck. But
oh, it is?
They used to be painted yellow. We got some of them changed to red, but
I like the red. I like the red a lot better.
Yeah, we do too. Let me grab somebody real quick.
Now, do I need to have a mask on? Do you provide masks or anything like
We
that?
provide masks. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no mandate, so we can encourage it, but that's going to be up to you.
Okay.
Let me, I'll be right back.
If it makes you guys feel more comfortable, I will put one on.
It's right now. It's up to you.
Okay.
Absolutely. I'll be right back.
All right, thank you. My name's Ale.
Ale?
Yep.
Justin.
How you doing, Justin?
Doing well. I'll be right back.
All right.
Can I get you a water?
No, I'm good. Thank you, though.
Sure?
Yep.
All right.
That was very nice of Justin to ask if I want a tour. Does look like when the towers came down.
How you doing, man?
Excellent trophy case.
Oh, thank you.
Twin Towers.
Yeah, that's what that's from.
I
9/11,
just watched a documentary on that, and whoever that cameraman was brave,
Yeah.
straight up brave.
Oh, they've got some really cool footage of that, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you just
It's-
out filming some different stuff today?
Police departments, fire departments, things
Yeah.
like that. I came from Yukon and I filmed them out there. They got a brand new building getting ready to go up.
Oh, yeah?
So yeah.
Cool.
So I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Pretty awesome.
Is there any, did you want to look around the station?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. You want to guide me?
Yeah, I'd be glad to show you. I mean, I don't probably want to be on your video too much.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, no, that's no
I'd be glad
problem.
to show you around.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, I'm going to show them back here.
Okay.
All right, cool.
I didn't want-
Did you get to see our trucks and everything?
I did go over there, but like I said, I thought I saw a yellow one, but then I saw it back on the back corner. So I was
Yeah.
like, okay.
I'll show you
Yeah.
kind of.
Thank you, Justin.
Yeah, absolutely.
Bless you, sir.
Yeah, Chief's gonna take care of you.
All right, thank you.
I don't want. This is kind of the guys that are having a little downtime, lunchtime. But I'll show you. Let's
Oh,
go in
okay,
here. I'll show
okay.
you like where we keep all our gear and stuff.
Oh, okay. Cool. This is awesome. You're the first one that ever offered a tour.
Oh, really? Shoot, man, you can have a tour here anytime.
Thank you. I do appreciate that. You know, going back to that video that scared the mess out of me.
Yeah.
They kept hearing, the dude said he kept hearing thugs, boom, boom.
Yeah, people jumping.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's terrible.
I can't even imagine.
It's terrible. Yeah, you'll see. Let me see if I can find a helmet in here.
There's a red one right there.
Yeah, well, I'm looking for something specific. So there's a stair climb that we do. Yeah, here's one. See, this guy's got a sticker on his helmet. So you see this 9/11 stair climb?
Yeah.
So that's something we've been taking a part of for a lot of years. And what it is every year around September, we'll go climb a bunch of stairs for that cause.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's a pretty cool deal.
There was interviewing one lady, and she said that she got saved. They couldn't get out the fire door, and a fireman all of a sudden yanked it open, saved about 70 people.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
That's brave.
There's a lot of brave people that gave everything on that day, man.
Yeah, big time.
That's why we always try to remember it, you know, because that was not a small sacrifice that those guys gave.
Exactly. And I do comedy also, and I don't want to make light of the situation. I don't want to make light of the situation, but I told my mom, I said, I don't think I could be that brave being in in a burning building. She said, if your son was in there, you would go in there and get him. I was like, nah, I don't think so. He shouldn't have been playing with matches.
It's a hard thing, you know, and what a lot of people don't think about. Oh yeah, you can see this. Here's a tribute to it also. But what a lot of people don't think about is the families sacrifice a lot for people to do this job.
Yes.
They give a lot of time, away. So, did you get to see our trucks? Did you want to know anything about them?
I didn't come back in here. I just videotaped from the outside.
No, you can come check them out.
But
so this station we got. So what we run here is obviously we've got a ladder truck. That's our aerial. So that's for our big commercial stuff. This right here is our rescue truck. So that runs on all our medical, car wrecks, stuff like that.
Sort of like IMSA truck.
Yeah, we don't transport in it. What we do is we carry a lot of medical equipment, like the Jaws Alive, stuff like that.
Okay.
Actually, I can show you that.
I saw one of your workers
So you see, we
up
carry-
there exercising. Oh, that's the Jaws of Life?
That is right there, yep.
Oh, wow.
Now that's the new version. That's battery powered. It used to have a big power unit and hoses that it would have to hook to.
Yeah, I
But
think I
now-
saw that in Final Destination.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so now it's battery powered and it's just as strong. So
That's awesome.
So we carry our medical, like our medical monitor, our bags, stuff like that in there.
Okay.
And then there's like special rescue equipment, and then obviously our ladder truck. It's a firefighting truck, so our ladder truck is capable of doing the same thing as an engine. And an engine, basically, it's what it does. It carries hose, water, and it pumps fires. A lot of departments, the ladder truck doesn't really pump fires. It's just for the ladder and equipment. But ours has the capability to do both. So it's actually what's considered a quint. So it's got the fire pump, hose. It carries 500 gallons of water with it.
I was getting ready to ask
It does
you.
everything. So
All right.
it's got a multi-purpose around here.
This is a beautiful truck, I'm telling you.
Yeah, we love it.
How many people usually ride in here?
We'll normally have 3 or 4 in this one, and 3 or 4 in the engine.
Do they ride on the back anymore?
Mm-mm.
You know, in the old days,
They used to.
you would see that.
Right before I got on here, I've been here 18 years. And right before I got on here, they were still doing it, but they don't do that anymore. That's not safe.
Okay. Let me ask you this: do you have to have a special license to drive this vehicle, like a CDL or anything
You actually
like that?
have an exemption in the state of Oklahoma. Firefighters don't have to have CDLs.
Okay.
And it's probably one of the few things that you can drive with the air brakes that you don't have to have a CDL. So,
Okay.
and I don't know that every state's that way, but in Oklahoma it is.
I think this is cool.
Yeah. So that's our aerial, and then this is our engine. So these are our 2 trucks that'll respond to fires.
Okay, so is it going to be one or the other, or do both of these go out at
They
the same
both
time?
roll. If we have a house fire, a commercial fire, something like that, they'll both roll.
Okay.
And then across town, we have another station that has another engine that will respond with us too. So,
Okay.
yep.
How many tours do you usually give out?
As many show up, man.
I remember as a kid, I used to love going down to the fire department, and they'll let me get up in the truck, and you know.
The guys love that stuff, you know.
Yeah.
They really eat it up. Yeah, that's all these compartments, man. They're full of tools. That's your main firefighting tools and stuff there.
Now, did they ask you guys or anybody here in Oklahoma, where anybody volunteered to go to other states to help out?
We have a guy right now that's deployed with the Oklahoma Task Force. He's in Louisiana right now.
Okay.
And we used to have 4 guys. I actually used to be on that team. And right now we currently only have 2 that are on that team. It's a state team. We have
Okay.
more guys interviewing, but yeah, so we try to go help with all those disasters if we can, you know.
I appreciate everything you guys do.
And so these 2 rigs here, these are more for rural, like grass fire type stuff.
Okay.
That's our tanker truck. So this one carries a couple thousand gallons of water. So that's its main job, is to bring water to areas where you don't have hydrants.
Now, if this one right here behind me runs out, this one can come out and finish off the job?
No, so this one, so these trucks here, you know, if they go to a house fire or something like that, our whole city's hydranted, so they can get their water source by hooking to a hydrant.
Okay.
If we go out west of town or something where it's a little more rural, there's not hydrants everywhere. So what we might have to do is bring this truck to bring water, and it's got a big fold-up tank in the back of it that you can pull out kind of like a pool.
Okay.
It can dump all its water in it, and this truck can suck that water out of that pool and use it, while this one goes back to get more water.
That is awesome.
And then it'll come back and dump water and it'll go back.
That is so
Yeah,
awesome.
so that's what's called like a tanker shuttle.
It reminds me of
then-
them helicopters that drop off the
Oh,
water
yeah,
and
yeah.
then go pick up some more.
Yeah, and so that'll happen sometimes. This one's more times gonna go with this little truck here, which is a brush pumper.
Okay.
And so this is more for like our grass fires and stuff. So when we get really kind of off the road and go fight fire out in a more rural setting, this will go out and put the fire out, and a lot of times it'll come back to this truck to fill up.
That's
So-
cool.
So that's kind of how that works. Yeah.
Now, my brother used to tell me that, I don't know if they still do it, but he He's a firefighter in Ecuador.
Oh
And
yeah.
he says that they have to sleep on base or in the place for like a week, and then they get like
So-
a week, go home.
There's lots of different kinds of schedules that different fire departments work, and a lot of those ones are normally because of travel stuff.
Okay.
If it's hard to get to the station or like high traffic areas, then a lot of times they'll work multiple day shifts. That way they're not having to commute as often.
Right.
So here currently we work 24 hours on, 48 hours off.
Oh wow.
So like we got on at 7 in the morning, we don't get off till 7 tomorrow morning.
Okay.
So
Yeah, I asked him. I was like, "How the hell are you a firefighter? You ain't never been brave."
yeah, that's funny. Man. You know, but you never know what you'll do in the situation. It's definitely not for everybody.
Right.
Yeah, so this is actually my vehicle. This is the command vehicle.
I like that. What is that? A Suburban?
This is a Tahoe.
Tahoe.
Yeah,
Okay.
and so basically I'll roll around in that and just be in command of the scene and make sure people are where they need to be, get them any resources they need to come, because you know, most of the time we can handle all our incidents with what we have.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes they're a little bigger than we can handle, and I may have to call in more help.
Okay.
Maybe, depending where we're at, maybe I'll ask for some help from Oklahoma City, maybe El Reno, maybe Piedmont, Mustang. But we're all real good at kind of helping each other out.
Did Justin call you chief?
Yeah.
You look young.
Yeah.
I'm guessing. Let me guess. I'm not good at guessing, but let me guess.
Okay.
45.
Oh, I'm younger than that, man. A lot younger.
Okay. I'm only saying that because of the hair. I have the same
Well, so
hair
I
problem.
shaved my head. That's the only thing that made me look a little older. So I'm actually
But
only,
that's the only reason I put you up to my age.
I'm actually only 37.
Really?
I got on here when I was 19.
Oh
So
wow.
I've been doing it. So in January I've been doing it 18 years.
Okay.
So, but I'm trying to stay in shape, stay young, you know, because this is a young man's job.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to offend you. Just
You
in
didn't
case.
offend me.
Okay.
You didn't.
Okay.
Hey, I appreciate it because a lot of people are like, oh, you're too young, you know.
Right. No, I think that's awesome.
Yeah, but that's
That's drive.
and you saw, you know, the guy. We try to stay in shape.
Yeah, I saw him up on the.
It's a taxing job, man. Not only do you got to carry all this heavy stuff and pull all this hose that, you know, these hoses weigh hundreds of pounds
Yeah.
when they're full, but you're also wearing all the gear, which
Right.
weighs 75 pounds. And then whenever you have all that gear on, you can't let any heat out.
Right.
You know, you're trying to keep everything off of you.
Right.
You can't expel any of your heat. So you got to be in.
What? Now, why is that?
shape.
What you mean? You can't spell
So
it?
you got to wear, when you got all this gear on,
Uh-huh.
you got to think this stuff is made to keep the heat out, right?
Right. Keep the heat off you. Ooh. Good catch. Good catch.
So you're wearing this. This is like a winter coat, man.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
got the pants, you got the boots, you're gonna have this helmet, but you're gonna have a hood on, you have a mask on, you're gonna have big old gloves that are like oven mitts.
Okay.
So it's all keeping the heat out, but it also means it can't come out.
They can't breathe.
So when you
can't
start
breathe.
working and
Okay.
sweating and getting
Yeah.
after it, you see so there's 3 layers to this
Oh,
gear.
wow.
There's this layer, there's this layer, there's this layer. So it's thick. So you start working, you get hot, and you can't let it out.
Defibrillator.
Yeah,
Nice.
I carry all this stuff with me
Yes.
too, because the thing about rolling around in this is I can get places fast.
Right.
So sometimes I may show up first, and you know, I
Attention,
might be all we got
personnel.
for a
You have
minute.
a
So
visitor at the front door.
yeah, I mean,
I
this
was-
is the big Chiefs ride. That's the fire Chiefs.
Okay. I remember I was working out with this girl at the gym. She had some thick legs. And I was like, why are you only working on your legs? She said, I got to be able to climb the stairs. And I'm like, what stairs? She said, I'm trying to be a firefighter. I was like, oh, wow.
Yeah, so part of the test, you know, like you see that stair stepper up there.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then actually next to it, there's a thing called a Jacob's ladder, and it's basically like a rotating ladder rungs,
Okay.
and you can just sit there and climb it, kind of like stairs.
Yeah.
Keep guys in shape. But when you test to be a firefighter, the first part of the test is you got to walk on one of those stair steppers with a weighted vest on you,
Oh, wow.
and you're not allowed to touch the sides or anything, and you got to do that for a certain amount of time. And then when you step off, the physical test kind of begins. So they try to like test your legs, you know.
Wow.
So that's why she.
So that's why she was. Yeah, she was a beast.
Yeah, you gotta be strong to do it, man. Because you know, you look at some of these hoses and how big they are. So this is our hose that would hook up to a hydrant here. It's our supply hose. You fill up a section of that, just one, you're talking about hundreds of pounds. Water's heavy.
Right.
It
Now,
weighs over 8 pounds a gallon.
how often do you guys replace those?
As often as we need to, so we have to test them every year
Okay.
to make sure they don't fail. And if they're good, we keep using them, and if they fail, we get more.
Okay.
So that's kind of how that works. But yeah, all our stuff, all our trucks, you know, we check all our trucks every day. We do a real detailed, thorough check every month. And then yearly, we have all kinds of things we have to do to make sure everything's working proper. Because obviously safety first, and when you need the equipment, you need it.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah,
I mean,
you
it's an
can't,
emergency.
You can't wait.
So,
Now, let me ask you this. It don't have nothing to do with you, but I'm going to ask you anyway.
sure.
Why you think police officers don't go through the physical training that firefighters do?
Well, see, they do. They have to go through physical testing just like we do.
When you first get started.
When you first get started, and I'll be honest, there's really nothing that's a requirement for you to stay in physical shape to be a fireman, except for the job will humble you if you're not.
Right.
You'll get out there on a job and
You can't work it, right?
You'll go, man, I got to get in shape, you
Right.
know. And I think the nature of their job is a little different than ours, you know. They roll around in a squad car by themselves, and they make traffic stops, stuff like that. But it's not. I don't think they get put in the situations that we do where it can really be brought to light, like, oh wow, I'm out of shape. You know what I mean? I think it happens to us more regularly.
Oh, okay.
So,
There's
there's a lot of fit cops, you know, that sometimes they might get into it with a suspect or something and go, oh man, I need to work, you know, and so.
But I have never once seen an out of shape firefighter.
Yeah,
Never.
I think it's less common, and the other thing that we have to our advantage is we got the team mentality here. We work in crews. We don't work by ourselves.
Right.
Sometimes cops get put on an island, which is unfortunate, and they might have to motivate themselves. Here, we're living in a house together for 24 hours. You got one guy that's driven, he might push the other guys, you know what I mean?
Right, right.
They don't have that luxury. It's really kind of unfortunate for them.
That was excellent how you explained that. That was excellent. Now I know why you're a chief. Can I take a quick look at the yellow one?
Oh yeah.
That's cool.
So our yellow one, man, that's one of our reserve engines. So it was here before I was, and it's actually been a really good truck for us.
What are you talking about before you started working here?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
I started working here in 2004, and I think they got this truck in '94. So.
Oh wow.
But it's just been a good truck, man. I made lots of fires with this truck, and it's old, but it's reliable. It doesn't have a lot of the new features that some of the other trucks have, but it's still.
Yeah,
We
I
still
saw a
count on it every now and then.
Torrent
So
C.
all our trucks used to be this yellow color.
Yeah, that's what Justin was telling me.
One of the older chiefs a long time ago had decided that it was better for visibility. Well, then, come to find out, there's a lot of studies and things that happen nowadays. They started realizing that it's actually less visible because if it were to be parked towards the sun, direction of the sun and things like that,
Right.
you can't see it as well.
Right.
And so we actually, that big ladder truck that you were looking at used to be this color. And we had the whole thing refurbished and repainted.
Oh wow.
Now all the other trucks we bought red and black, but that one was actually refurbished.
I love seeing old stuff like this.
Yeah, it's cool, man.
And I do appreciate you taking the time.
Oh, no problem, man.
Thank you very, very
No
much.
problem at all, man.